TSN's annual Core 4 project is now out. It's a ranking of all 32 NHL teams based only on their talent under the age of 24 at the start of the NHL regular season. All right, Craig, the Vancouver Canucks come in ranked 23rd in the season's Core 4 team rankings. We've been hearing about D-man Tom Willander for a while now. What's his NHL timeline like?
Well, I mean, I could see him turning pro as soon as next spring after he finishes his college career, college season at Boston University. When I watch Tommy play, there's two players that come to mind, NHL players, really top-notch NHL players. That's Charlie McAvoy of the Boston Bruins and Brock Faber of the Minnesota Wild. And Tommy has all those abilities. He's a great competitor. He's an excellent skater. He closes on you. And when you think about players that can play 25 minutes a game and play hard and play against the other team's best players and give you some offense. And offense isn't just about points in the case of Tommy Willander or McAvoy or Brock Faber. It's the way they close plays in the defensive zone, how they make sure that opponents can establish a presence in your defensive zone and get the puck moving the other way. Offensive players love being able to go the other way. They don't want to play in their own zone. And when you have Tommy Willander on your team, plays are going to get shut down, and the offensive players are going to get to go and do what they love to do, and that's create offense. And certainly Tommy, playing at Boston University, is getting really good, strong experience playing on the smaller rinks. But no question in my mind, Gino, that he is very close to being ready to play in the NHL. And again, next spring after Boston University season ends, I see him putting on a Vancouver Canucks uniform and finishing out the season.
All right, so that's down the road. We've seen Jonathan Lekerimäki break through in the NHL. What's his fit like on a team that already has a lot of talent up front?
Well, again, I've never heard a coach, Gino, ever complain about having too much talent, too much skill, too much goal scoring. So when you consider Jonathan and you consider how he's progressed, and he had some injuries the year after he got drafted, but then going back and being a really good player in the SHL. You know, he's showing signs after going down to Abbotsford in the American Hockey League earlier this year that he just continues to master different scenarios, and he continues to show that high-end offensive ability. He's got a wicked good shot. And the thing about Jonathan is it's deceptive. You might not think it's on you, but it explodes off his stick. He's got great accuracy, and he knows how to get open. He knows where and when to get open, so when he gets the puck, he's got a better advantage than the goaltender. And that's a skill in and of itself. And when you consider where the Vancouver Canucks are at, they got some rugged players, they have some skilled players, but I think Jonathan comes in, and especially this area. When you're on an entry-level contract, Gino, and you can produce offensively, and you're a team that's right at the cap, that becomes even more valuable. And I think that Jonathan delivers not only on the ice, but he delivers value because he'll be doing it on an entry-level contract.
Before I let you go, Craig, I want to ask you about Elias Pettersson, the other Elias Pettersson, who ranks 4th on your list. What should Vancouver Canuck fans know about this Pettersson?
Well, this Pettersson is not like the other Pettersson, and you got to keep that in mind. This Pettersson's a defenseman. And this Pettersson can play with really good, skilled players on the blue line. And I think he can complement them. He's another harder defender, somebody that's up on your face, up in your space, and is not going to make it any easier for you. Listen, Elias Pettersson, EP40, is a brilliant offensive player. Elias Pettersson, the defender, what he offers, important. But we're not going to be talking about him in the same level of skill as EP40.
No, the only similarity there is the name. Be sure to check out each other Canadian team's detailed breakdown, both available on YouTube and on TSN.ca.